What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be getting a new part for my Mk6 GTI and then installing afterwards. I'll tell you more about the part as we go on the road. But first let me tell you more about this thing. This is my Mk6 GTI. If you're new here, I have some other videos talking about what I've done to it and such. Today we're going to go pick up a new maintenance part for my Mk6. So this is going to be part 2 for the maintenance series, and let's get into it. If you guys remember last video, we just did the new diverter valve for my Mk6 GTI because it had a whistling problem. Now it doesn't anymore. I got a new one from GFB or Go Fast Bits. I put that on, feels way better, power is more linear, doesn't whistle anymore, and definitely doesn't spray oil anymore either. So today we have another part for the maintenance series. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. You guys will just have to wait and see when I go pick it up. It's currently 8 a.m. here in San Jose. That's where I am, in the Bay Area, and we're going to drive around 70 miles or like an hour 15. We're going to drive around an hour 10 left to Antioch, California to go pick up my new part for my Mk6. There's the time right there. So come along for the ride. I don't remember if I said this or not, but part 1 to the maintenance series is already up. It was on my new diverter valve, so go check that one out. This is going to be part 2 for the maintenance series. This part is one of the issues that I have for the car, and it's if you've been following along or follow my TikTok or Instagram, my other shorter form social media content, you guys should know what the gist is by now and what part I'm trying to go get. Maybe not, because it's a little bit different, but I'll show you guys when we get there and we'll go on from there. We've got around 35 minutes left. I've just been raw dogging it, basically just not listening to any music or anything like that. That's something weird that a lot of people think I'm weird for. That is that, you know, I kind of drive with no music sometimes and just listen to the road noise and all the wind and whatever and all the popping and like noises that my car makes. But a question for you guys, you can leave it down in my comments below. What is a song of your choice that you often drive to, or spirited drive, or whatever? Like, what is your song of your choice? I'm curious to know what you guys are listening to. 8 minutes away. So when I get there, I'm gonna get out and talk to the guy and probably just pick this thing up and start heading back. But before I start driving all the way back, I'll tell you guys more about it. I'll show you it and I'll tell you why I got it. We made it to the spot. We have cash in hand, and let's go pick up this part. Alright, so we just picked up the part. This is the new part for my Mk6 GTI. It is a complete integrated engineering oil catch can kit. The guy who I bought it from didn't put it on his car, he didn't use it, didn't open it. It's still all it's in its original packaging. The guy said that he had this and he wrecked his car, like he got into a wreck, and so he never got to install it. So I basically got the luck out of it. The reason I went with this kit is because 1, I probably would have needed it in the future anyways, and 2, it sort of is part of a maintenance thing. I don't quite know if this actually replaces it or not, or like this helps it, but this plate right here from Integrated Engineering, a part of the kit, actually replaces the PCV valve area on your engine of the TSI engine from the EAA8. So it basically, you know, you remove your PCV valve and you put that plate down, and it basically kind of does its job, I guess you could say, because mine's leaking. So hopefully this does fix the issue. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it anymore. So this is going to be part 2 of the series, and I'm super excited to install it. So we'll go ahead and get to that sometime this weekend, and we'll add it in this video. But for now, we gotta head all the way back home and we'll see what happens next. What's up guys, it is the following weekend, and today we're finally gonna install that IE catch can that I got last weekend. We're here at my buddy Chase's house. He owns Fastlane Garage Co. If you guys want any merch or anything like that, go check out his page. I'll leave a link in my bio. But today we're finally gonna install the IE catch can for my car. We have it already pulled up in the garage, and we're gonna get started on it. So here's the car pulled up in the garage. We're gonna open up the hood and get everything done. But right here, this is the parts for all of the car. It is the IE oil catch can kit. It comes with everything. I bought this brand new, like I said before. It comes with the Africa plate, the catch can, and the hoses and all the hardware that you need. So we're finally gonna get this installed, and it'll replace my PCV valve problem that I've been having with the car. So let's get started on it. So here we got the engine bay and everything. We're gonna go ahead and start off by taking off the cover because everything else is under there.
And a lot of you guys are actually wondering if I had any, if I had ignition coils or anything like that. And yes, I do. I have the red top coils, basically like the R8 ones, and also have different spark plugs. If you guys want more on that, go check out my other video. But I do have that under the engine cover. I just don't think it looks that pretty because all the dirt and stuff. This right here is your whole PCV valve. This whole thing right here also goes back to your intake pipe. So this whole thing has been leaking apparently from what 034/GTF Automotive has told me. It runs this thing. There's a pipe back there, that hose, and also down all the way up through here. So we're going to be replacing all of this with an oil catch can kit. It's basically like a separator from the oil and air and stuff like that. We'll have a hose that comes from here and goes around over here that has the catch can. It'll basically collect up all the debris and all the like bad oil and stuff like that. All right, so first step we need is we have to take out the coil packs. So this one and this one are the main ones they have to take out because it's holding basically this plate in, kind of. So we need a flathead screwdriver, and you're going to push out these little prongs right here, and then you'll pop these things out. And then you're going to have some T-bolts, or either 20 or 25. Oh, this one's even loose, actually. That's crazy. But, yeah, these ones you're going to undo, and then also these hoses. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. That one's already broken, I think. But oh, yeah, see? Oh, should be careful. Okay, so we got those out. Now we're just going to go ahead and pull off the coil packs. This part's pretty simple. You just have to pull up. They do get a little stuck. So it's going to take some, yeah, maybe you got it. Take a little bit of finesse. Perfect. Yeah, just take it out. So here's one coil pack. This is our red top. These are from Euro Tuning. It's their Velt Sport brand. And there's the second one. We're going to go ahead and toss these off to the side for now. Okay, so now we got that off. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, see? We're going to go ahead and undo all these kind of bolts right here. I believe these are T20. Look, this one's loose.
That's crazy.
It rattles. I think these are T25s. We're just going to do all the ones that are connected into this plastic thing. I think this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, I think there's like 7 maybe. So I just took out this one right here. I believe this is a T25. Yeah, so it's going to be a T25. Hopefully you guys can see that. Go ahead and take out all the remaining bolts that are there, and you can just follow along if you're also doing the same thing. So we'll just go ahead and get that done.
Leave it, bro.
Yeah, see? We got all the oil and stuff. Mm-hmm. Just toss it over it, I guess, for now. We're going to wipe it up anyways. Okay, hold on. Let me...
All right, now the engine is exposed. Let's pour every substance we can into it.
Here's your PCV valve. It had a gasket, a green one, going around here. If you can see it on the towel right here. You're going to go ahead and wipe this off, make sure it's all clean and everything. And then also underneath that, underneath the towel, that's all your engine and like your valves and I don't know what else is under there. But you want to go ahead and make sure to wipe all that up and make sure none of the debris and stuff falls in there. And so we're just going to go ahead and wipe off all the edges and everything like that. And now moving on to the next step, we're going to take the Africa plate that we had.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Which comes with a whole new set of stuff too.
Welcome to Africa.
This is the Africa plate from Integrated Engineering. I think it's like a billet, aluminum or whatever. So, something like that.
This guy sucks.
Oh, brother.
Nice.
Super nice quality. Super nice, yeah, like aluminum, whatever. But you're going to go ahead and take that same gasket and apply it to the round around this one. Make sure it's all nice and everything. Well, okay. Yeah. Just like so. And be gentle with it so it doesn't break or anything. Just push it all around the edges. Got it? Oh. Yep. Oh.
Doesn't have a cutout for this part. Right. So, the gasket we have from the factory comes with this little square extra little bit here. So we use an X-Acto knife and we cut off this little square that comes from here. You want to keep it pretty close so that it can still fit in this little gasket here. But it looks like it'll work just good.
So this is the new Allen keys that are coming with. You have 8 of them, so you're going to put 8 bolts on. This one I believe is for something else that we'll save on for later. I think it's for just another piece or bolt or something like that we have to put on. But we're going to take these 8 ones, and it is an Allen set, so you're gonna need an Allen key for it. I don't know what size yet, but we'll get back to you on that. And so then we're just gonna go ahead and mount this down and get it all plugged back in and everything. The BMW?
No.
Oh wait, where's the BMW? So we got the plate on finally. Took us these 8 bolts or 9. What's up, Cannon?
Oh, you stole my sweater. Nice.
Yeah, so you got these bolts all back in. Make sure to do a star pattern because there's a gasket. If you don't do a star pattern or like, you know, every other kind of thing, it will break it and, you know, push it to one side or vice versa, and it will leak again. So I just started with this one, went up to like here, down, back over here, just crisscross any way possible that makes sense for you or like what you're doing, and then you should be good. For this thing right here, you are just going to take this off, and it comes with a block off plate. If you don't have a block off plate or like a block off tube or connector thingy, and you want to run a boost tap to see like your boost gauge and everything like that, it does come with that as well. But since I do not have a boost gauge or anything like that right now, you just take this off. You're going to go ahead and put that cap on it and then tighten it down, and then you should be good for that part.
Alrighty, so I just put that plug in there, and I put the O-ring on the inside there. It seats nicely in a cutout, and now we're gonna install it. You're probably gonna want to take that plug off because it's a vacuum, and so that you can get it on all the way. Alright, so it's not a vacuum. This is a car.
So now we got the block off plate or the boost thingy. We can take our ignition coils and we can go ahead and drop those back in. Then we'll just go ahead and plug all these back up, and we should be good to move on to the next step.
I am removing the plate. This is nice.
Okay, hold on. I gotta install I need those fittings, the black things.
We're gonna twist this on until it twists on. And we want it to be facing away from those bolts, so Max doesn't really understand these things. And so this one he did wrong because we don't know what's wrong with him.
Yep.
Looks like Sid the Sloth. Look, guys, we have the Integrated Engineering Sid the Sloth, sponsored by Ice Age catch can. We should write Sid the Sloth on it. Thoughts, guys? Leave a comment. We're taking the bolts out of Sid, and we're getting them ready to go on this plate, which will hold the catch can up. This bolt goes here, if you can see that, next to the windshield wiper washer fluid. Oh yeah, it could go this way.
Oh, is this it? Right,
but it also could go the other way.
hold on.
Oh, guys, I'm scared. I don't know if it goes this way, or no, it wouldn't go this way, would it?
I'm looking at the picture.
No, it goes this way. I'm fairly positive.
Yeah, it probably does, but no, other way.
No, this is the right way.
Wait, facing away from these.
You said toward.
No, away,
Oh,
bro.
this
I said
guy.
away so many
Take
times.
this.
It's okay.
Oh my, it won't even face away.
Just unscrew it and do it again.
Gosh, this motherfucker.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Oh shoot.
Typically 6.
Oh shoot, dude, I'm like a mummy.
Oh gosh.
I just got unraveled like a mummy.
Want to cut it?
Alright, guys, we wrapped it up so that it's not gonna leak. And now we're going to try and put it in here and see if it worked. Yeah, because now that's going to be tighter. This is going to be good. I have a hunch. Look at that, guys. That's why you need the tape in there, because now it's tight facing away from the bolts. Gosh, guys. I should be a mechanical. I should be a mechanical bull. Yeah, yeah. I put it on the wrong way, so when I tightened it, it just kind of unraveled it. Mother, can you grab that tape, please? Oh, I got maracas.
This one goes in right here like this.
I'm not tightening them super tight. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
There we have it. We have the new Integrated Engineering plate and everything on the car. We have the catch can, the plate, the hoses. To route the hoses, you just want them to sit a little bit up here, not too much in that grill area. Just kind of sit them right here, or maybe even a little bit lower. This is where your fans are, your radiator fans. I don't know if you can see that, but try not to get them in there because those do spin and out. So just sit them up here, and you should be good, and they shouldn't go anywhere. If you want to zip tie them, you totally can too. This is the setup for it. You got this bracket here, the 3 bolts. Make sure these 90s are facing away. We have each of the things screwed on. They don't need to be too tight. Just have them on there. Same with these ones over here. Everything's back to normal. We should be able to go ahead and just put them on and turn on the car, and everything should just run fine.
All right, guys. Be ready for oil and air to shoot everywhere. No, just kidding. Max is going to be starting the car now. Something cool about Max's car?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Oh, you know what? Anywhere?
No. Nothing else to do. You can probably feel.
It is. Yeah, something's rattling.
Well, the ticking, that's the injectors. That's normal. But something else. I don't know. It's not, or maybe it's just the injectors.
Something might be rattling. Thanks for watching the tutorial on how to install that thing on this car. Now it's time to show you guys a cooler car. My Integra. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Oh, frick yeah, guys. So cool. But this car is very cool. It smells now. And you also have a check engine light on. Alright guys, thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching. We have a whole install ready for you guys. You guys want anything else? You guys want some merch from either me or this guy? He's wearing the Fastlane Garage Co. Drive Your Dang Car. I'm wearing my Marlboro one that I haven't released yet, so I'm not going to show too much about it. But if you guys want anything like that, go check it out at Max.framez.com or Fastlane Garage Co.
www.fastlanegarage.co. Lane spelled L-A-Y-N-E. Got it? Lock it into your brain. Remember it for the rest of your life. Heard.